After decades of iron-fisted rule, Bashar al-Assad's regime has crumbled. The once seemingly unshakable dictator is gone. The future of Syria hangs in the balance. Years of brutal civil war have ravaged the nation. Millions have been displaced. Infrastructure lies in ruins. The Syrian people are left grappling with the aftermath. A fragile peace holds, but the path ahead remains fraught with uncertainty. The international community is watching closely. The stakes are high. The outcome of Syria's transition will have far-reaching consequences. It will impact regional stability. It will affect the fight against terrorism. And it will shape the lives of millions of Syrians yearning for peace and a brighter future. With Assad gone, a complex web of political factions vies for power. Various groups, each with their own vision for Syria's future, are now in a struggle to shape the nation's path. The Syrian people are eager to rebuild their lives. They are returning to their homes, clearing the rubble and reopening markets, determined to restore a sense of normalcy. They are demanding a say in their future. From town hall meetings to community gatherings, citizens are voicing their hopes and concerns. But the transition to a democratic and inclusive Syria faces formidable challenges. Deep-seated divisions remain. There are ethnic tensions. Religious differences persist. These issues complicate the path to unity. And the scars of war run deep. The memories of conflict and loss are still fresh in the minds of many. The international community is providing humanitarian aid. Organizations are on the ground offering support to those in need. Efforts are underway to rebuild infrastructure. Roads, schools and hospitals are being reconstructed to lay the foundation for a stable future. But the road to recovery will be long and arduous. The challenges are immense and progress is slow. Syria's future hinges on its ability to heal the wounds of the past. Communities must come together to rebuild trust and solidarity. It must forge a new national identity. Embracing cultural diversity and shared values will be key. And it must establish a political system that is representative of all its citizens. Only then can Syria hope to achieve lasting peace and prosperity. The fall of Assad has sent shockwaves throughout the Middle East. The Gulf states, in particular, are closely monitoring the situation. They are concerned about the potential for instability. They are worried about the rise of extremist groups. And they are grappling with how to engage with a new Syria. Some Gulf states, like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, had supported the Syrian opposition. They saw Assad's removal as crucial for regional stability. Others, like Oman and Kuwait, had maintained a more neutral stance. They are now seeking to play a constructive role in Syria's reconstruction. Section 4, Israel watches, security concerns and cautious optimism. Israel, Syria's neighbor to the south, is watching the unfolding events with a mix of caution and pragmatism. The situation is complex and fraught with potential risks. Security remains paramount for Israel. The nation has fortified its borders and increased surveillance to ensure the safety of its citizens. It has long been concerned about the presence of Iranian forces and Hezbollah militants in Syria. These groups pose a significant threat to Israel's national security. Israel has also been wary of the potential for spillover from the Syrian conflict. Any instability in Syria could have direct repercussions for Israel. However, the fall of Assad also presents potential opportunities for Israel. A change in leadership could lead to new diplomatic avenues. It could pave the way for a more stable and less hostile neighbor on its northern border. This would be a significant shift in the regional dynamics. Israel will likely seek to engage with a new Syrian government. Diplomatic efforts will be crucial in shaping future relations, but it will do so cautiously. The lessons of the past have taught Israel to tread carefully in such volatile situations, and it will prioritize its own security interests above all else. Ensuring the safety and stability of its nation remains Israel's top priority. Section 5. A future uncertain Syria at a crossroads. Syria stands at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in its history. The fall of Assad has created both opportunities and challenges, opening doors to new possibilities while also presenting significant hurdles. The road ahead will be long and difficult, fraught with obstacles and uncertainties. The country is scarred by war, its cities and towns bearing the marks of prolonged conflict. It is divided by internal strife, with communities torn apart by years of violence and mistrust. And it faces an uncertain future, with many questions about what lies ahead. The international community has a responsibility to help Syria rebuild, to offer support and resources. It must provide humanitarian assistance, ensuring that basic needs are met. It must support political reconciliation, fostering dialogue and understanding among all parties. And it must work to ensure that Syria does not become a safe haven for terrorism, maintaining security and stability. The Syrian people deserve a chance to live in peace and dignity, to rebuild their lives and communities. The world must not turn its back on them in their hour of need, but instead stand in solidarity and support.